So now next it's AMU. AMU has attended the Brasol bootcamp, and AMU is here to tell us about what he's learned, what is the one to learn more, and AMU has made 3 promises. 1 promise to himself, promise to his family, and promise to God. And then the last promise is promise to Brasol. AMU, take it away.
Good day, everyone over the phone. I'd like to thank you for this opportunity, Brasol. So in this time of boot camp, we've learned a lot of stuff. But I'm here to talk on my own personal things that I've learned on my own. So to be honest, what I've learned is, I've learned to communicate, to deal with my emotions, resilience, teamwork, responsibility, faith in God, trust in God's timing, and also the 2 verses, Joshua 1 verse 5 and Isaiah 60 verse 22. And if I had to be honest, let me elaborate on the rest. So in my part of learning, I said communication. In communication, today there's an instance where we spoke about communication. Brasol taught us 3 phases of communication, or he taught me 3 phases of communication. 1 is ask, the 2nd is discussion, and the 3rd is decision. So in asking, to ask is when you greet and let the other person know on what you like from them. And in the discussion, is when you're discussing, is you letting the other person know that on certain aspects of life, we'd like to inform them or give them information which are spread or which you'd like for them to know. And then on the decision part is when for a certain decision, we're talking to the other person to help us make a certain decision in all aspects of our lives. And when I said the 2nd phase of what I've learned is dealing with my emotions. On the 2nd day of boot camp, I was tested as I was sent into cold water whenever I was ill-disciplined. I was sent for not paying attention, and I got sent again because I got mad. And that taught me to deal with my emotions, for I never got sent in for the 3rd time. And the 3rd one was resilience. So as I was sent into a cold water, which hurt my limbs, I won't lie. As I was undergoing tough sores and pains, this experience taught me to be more resilient. And as soon as I knew it, it was over. The pains are gone and we're out of the water. And in terms of teamwork, on the 2nd day of boot camp, we were sent to an open park about 1 to 2 kilometers away from the resort. We were handed a heavy bag of Bibles. Each of us were responsible for holding the bag, which showed teamwork and responsibility over the bag. And we ended up getting to the place where we were. And my 5th point of what I've learned is my faith in God. Today taught me to trust and have faith in God. We woke up today showing that how God still has more for me and more for us. I have faith in God to bless me with my goals. I believe God has my future plans in the book of success. And one of the biggest topics we also have is what do I still want to learn from boot camp? If I had to be honest, I learned everything that I wanted to learn in boot camp, because I came for communication, I came for dealing with my emotions, and I came for anger management, and that helped me. Also accountability. And that's what I've learned in my goals for boot camp. So if I had to be honest, my promises for myself, God, family, and Brasol are, in terms of myself, I am a Matebula. I promised to start being selfish towards myself, meaning I stop pleasing others, and instead I take care of myself and my feelings first. I promise to be more hardworking and disciplined, and I pray that God helps me to be more respectful towards others and that I keep what I've promised. And I wrote a little note for each point of mine where I said, "Dear Amu, you have been a very much ill-disciplined child. You need to focus more, cut all the distractions, and work harder and show more dedication and work harder so that you are the future for the Matebulas. Do it now. You'll never be ready, so just do it now. It's better to do it now than never." And the promise I made for God was that, Lord, today, the 15th of June, 2024, I promise to work on my last lies and laziness issues. I promise to think of you when I feel last upon myself. I promise to run to you, Lord, whenever I feel last. I promise to stop lying to others and to myself. I want to be more truthful towards myself and others. And I said, Dear God, I thank you for all that I've accomplished and for more blessings that are yet to come. You have been my rock and my biggest hero when I was going through personal problems. I thank you for blessing me with parents, friends, siblings, etc. Lord, you protected me, you woke me up, and you were there for me when I was good and bad. I love you, Lord. And the promises I made for my family was, I promise to be a more truthful and obedient son. I promise to help where I can in the house and to achieve distinctions. I promise to deal with my emotions and to treat you all with respect. And I said, Dear parents, I thank you for the shelter, food, clothes, and unconditional love. You have been my greatest support and my anchor for when I was hurt. I would love to apologize for all the days I'd hurt you and the days I'd come home and bring my past problems into the house. I'm sorry. Bootcamp taught me a lot. And to Brasol, lastly, I'd like to promise to implement what I've learned in bootcamp in the outer world. Respect, accountability, God, discipline, and strength were taught. I promise to be a changed and better man as we go home. And Brasol, I'd like to thank you for the bootcamp. Being away from home and working hard taught me to be more independent. I appreciate you, Brasol. You are indeed sent by God. Thank you.